I just sent you a tweet, by the way.
Jesus. That's hilarious. What'd I do?
No, I'm not. Wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Okay. I think we're live. I think we're ready to go. Bad Gal Beach, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Da-da-da-da-da. Bing. Bada bing.
We came from all over the world, the innocent, the arrogant, and the brave. We thought the war was to be our rite of passage, a grand adventure that would make us all equal in our quest for glory. But instead of adventure, we found fear, and in war,
Oh, this is early in World War One. This is 1915.
Frederick Bishop?
Oh, God.
Hey, are you Frederick Bishop?
Nope. He's dead, sorry.
But isn't this your picture?
I suppose so.
Jack Foster. I'm your new charge.
No, you're not. You have to take this kid off me.
course not. He came all this way just to see you.
Oh, sweet. I'm playing as an Aussie.
Pride of Australia. Been lied about his age to get past conscription.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
You know Morse code?
Yes.
Follow me!
What a disaster. Our first wave didn't stand a chance.
Look at all their defenses. How can we take the beach?
We have the dreadnoughts this time. Plug your ears, kid. It's gonna be loud.
Send these coordinates.
When I was younger, I tried to teach myself Morse code one time, but it wasn't taking. I even made flashcards for it, but I don't know, I couldn't quite get it to stick in my
that is too
head.
damn funny.
That's it. Time to go. Whoa, where do you think you're going?
With you?
Level you gun.
I'm looking at this Twitter account that has 26 followers,
Yeah, okay.
and his pinned tweet is an apology to his followers. So this guy's like, what the hell kind of freak do you have to be to make an apology statement to your 26 followers? Like,
Try to stay out of trouble.
goddamn.
Have to get to the top of the beach. Damn, those rowboats are going slow. Jeez!
Just because they're injured, I can't finish them? Bullshit. I want to kill a defenseless, injured person.
Come on, lads, push to the top.
Damn. That catcher's got a cannon. No way you should have thrown me out from there.
After watching Sopranos clips on YouTube, when I hear the phrase catcher, I think of something else.
Catching, not pitching.
I like how personally offended Paulie acts, like it was done to him personally or something.
It is so hard to raise your drag bunt stat, because it only goes up if you get a hit from the drag bunt, which is super fucking hard to do. But it goes down any that the bunt goes foul. So like you're just constantly draining the stat. It sucks.
Capture that overload.
Is she the first person to ever run for U.S. president to openly admit I'm a communist? Oh, not at all. Not at all. There were, I mean,
What?
there hasn't been a serious person.
I think we're having more Discord problems because I hadn't heard you say anything for about 90 seconds.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden you said, I'm a communist, and not at all. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. No. Is she the first person to ever run for U.S. president to openly admit I'm a communist? No, there was a communist that ran for president against Woodrow Wilson in the 1920s. I can't remember their name.
Maybe he means. Wait. Who is it who admitted they were communists?
Kamala.
Kamala?
By advocating, well, I think he means it in the sense that, like, she's openly advocating for things like price control.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't think anyone's been a major party candidate and admitted to something like that. I mean, it was illegal for 50 years. But, yeah, price controls are not good.
Mm-hmm.
Not by a long shot. Matter of fact, in Argentina right now, Milei is having a lot of success by fighting against the legitimately socialist, because it was the Argentinian Socialist Party who was in charge, implementing those policies, fighting legitimate socialist policies, tearing them down, and he's really turning the economy around. It's funny because people who don't like right-wingers are making fun of Milei, being like, hey, look, they put this guy in charge, and Argentina has this huge problem with inflation. And it's like, they had the worst inflation crisis in the world. And Milei brought that down to now there's a couple of countries with worse inflation than Argentina. That is, by definition, an improvement. It is still bad, but this was literally world record levels of catastrophically awful. And what he's done is he removed the rent control law within the last 3 months, and the housing supply is booming. So all of a sudden they're now having a baby boom because young couples are buying houses because they're able to, because rent controls aren't around anymore, so the housing supply is skyrocketed. And wouldn't you know it, young couples who were able to buy housing actually end up having children. This way they don't need to import 1 million Africans. Just tragic, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true, Austin. I think you could maybe make a compelling argument that FDR was attempting to push the country in that direction. Remember, he threatened to expand the court, which is a hallmark of any communist country, expanding the Supreme Court to get their way.
Well, FDR was big time an authoritarian because he famously praised Mussolini's government multiple times in the early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bullshit. No one's making a play like that in AA. Suck my ass.
What crime have I
baseman.
committed?
Exactly. Third baseman somehow gets this ball that I hit. Man, he pulled off the most amazing slide maneuver, and he threw it on the ground while he was still sliding. And perfectly gets it to first base. And I'm like, no one makes a play like that in AA. Are you kidding? Oh, even worse, the only way to improve the drag bunting stat is not from getting a single. You have to do it in the training that you get once a week. And there's no guarantee that the training that'll increase that stat actually shows up in your option. Yeah, that sucks.
Using only one word, describe her. I don't even have to say it.
That was based.
There must be enemies around here somewhere. I don't know why they're hiding. I'm currently taking their territory. They should probably try to stop me.
A succulent Chinese meal?
Yes. Fuck off.
Down. There we go.
Alright, we did it.
Time to send up the flare.
Fucking kidding me. Come with me. Here. Look at that, huh? Kid, you lied your way into hell on earth. You just wanted a statue of yourself in your town square.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, kid, get up. Come on. Come on.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You're Australian. We're impossible to kill.
Yeah. I guess so.
Unless... Not a Kiwi, are you? Now, first things first. Yeah, come on, stand up. Follow me. Arm in here. This arm out. Butt into your shoulder. That's it. Cheek against the butt. Oh, that's it. Point it where you want to shoot. That's it. Okay. Put your feet apart a little bit.
I was beginning to think I already lost
Mhm.
my Australians.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do you for?
Not you, the boy. We need a runner for the front lines.
Really? No.
Yes.
No. You can't make the kid do it. He'll just stumble into a firefight and get killed.
No, I can do it.
No. I'll do it.
Fine. You're here with me, and you will be running.
I need to find a way past those Ottomans.
Wait, what?
Yeah, looks like trouble, right?
Well, that was very poorly done by me.
I need to find a way past those Ottoman.
Is my Q key broken or something? No, my Q key is fine.
Alright, fuck it. I'm trying to steal home because this is just pathetic. Oh my god.
Did you do
I
it?
couldn't even go in. No, I couldn't even go in time. Like, he struck out too fast.
Man. How disheartening.
For real. The guy's hitting 340 on the season, and he just passes up 2 straight fastballs right down the center. That's like a 92-mile-an-hour fastball, man. Just fucking swing. Right down Broadway, and then he swings with a fucking curveball. What a scrub.
He's out to get you.
Exactly. I said it before, I'll say it again. If the Redskins end up changing their name back to the Redskins because Commanders is just not working so atrociously badly. And I hope the Indians change their name back from Guardians to Indians. Because, man, Guardians is obviously just so terrible of a name.
Well, with the Commanders, everybody can just call them the commodes. So you can call them the toilets. So you can, at the very least, make
That's
them
right.
suffer for their folly.
The worst part is when they try to still sing Hail to the Redskins, but they're like, let's just change the name to Commanders in the song. And it's all like, that does not work. And you should be ashamed of yourself.
You know, think about how confusing war would be if everybody didn't agree to just always wear the right uniform. Imagine if people didn't have, like, set uniforms depending on what side of the war you were on. Imagine how confusing a sequence like this would be where I'm going through a city trying to run a message.
I don't have to imagine it, because that's what's happening in the Russia and Ukraine war. Ukraine, being part of the former Soviet Union, they have almost the exact same equipment as the Russians do, and worse still, they have the same exact camouflage pattern for their soldiers to wear. The way that you tell the difference so that you don't commit friendly fire is that both sides started wearing identifying armbands. One's blue, one's red.
Way past those Ottoman.
There's been a lot of friendly fire in this war.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad, man. It is bad. Alright. 20th stolen base of the season.
spill.
Really don't understand why I hit third in the lineup with a really high batting average and leading the league in stolen bases. Shouldn't I be batting first?
Yeah. That's an oversight by your coach, man.
Because, I mean, like 90% of the time I come up to bat and there's 2 outs. Nobody on. So I keep trying to tell myself, well, it's probably just because I'm in Double A and everybody sucks. But then, like, the other team always has some fucking Hercules play every fucking game. And I'm all like, that ain't no fucking Double A playing like that.
Yeah, looks like trouble, all right.
So, since I'm going to be house watching all day tomorrow, I think I'm going to get Pizza Hut. And, you know, do one of those things where you, like, eat half of it for lunch, half of it for dinner, kind of. You just kind of eat it throughout the day. I'm trying to decide if I want to do stuffed crust or not. Because the thing with stuffed crust is when you get stuffed crust, the pizza itself is a lot flatter. And less interesting to eat. And obviously the cheese is in the crust. But if you get a pan pizza, you don't get the stuffed crust, but the pizza itself is a little fluffier and there's a little more to it. So I'm trying to decide which one I would prefer. Honestly, I feel like I want to just do regular. I want to get a pan pizza.
Nothing wrong with that. Do you feel like spending $25?
I mean, if I feel like I get enough out of it.
You certainly would. I would recommend the dinner box. Not the big dinner box. That one's like $40. And that one is humongous. It's supposed to feed a whole family.
Yeah.
But the dinner box, if you're eating it for lunch and for dinner, you get 2 small little pizza things. They add up to like basically a whole full-size fucking pizza. Like, it's a lot.
You're talking about those little personal-sized
perfect.
pizzas, the size of like.
No, they're bigger. They're
Okay.
bigger than that. It's like I don't know if you've ever had the Little Caesars deep dish that they do.
I don't think so.
It's very similar to that, but the higher quality for sure. Then side of breadsticks, you could get either breadsticks if you wanted that, or upgrade to having be the cheese bread. And then you also get the cinnamon sticks, which is the breadsticks, except instead of the Italian herbs and
It's dessert.
spices and everything. Instead, what they do is they put cinnamon and butter on there, and then you get a side dipping cup instead of marinara sauce. It's Cinnabon special frosting.
Yeah. So many
So
carbs.
yeah, I think it's really good. If you wanted to spend less money than that, but still get a shitload of food to do half and half, you could get their Big New Yorker, which I think is decent quality. Like $17 here at least. It could maybe even be more where you're at. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just in the mood to gorge myself on shitty fast food pizza. Sometimes you're in that mood. You don't even want a good pizza. You just want a fast food pizza. You know what I mean?
Well, then yeah, either the dinner box or the Big New Yorker. Usually on Pizza's Hut website, they've got in the deals tab. You could see them.
GEI higher.
Bro, this isn't fair. I lost my hitting streak because I got walked 4 straight times.
Wait, then you shouldn't lose it because it doesn't count as an at-bat if you get walked. That's how scorekeeping has worked in baseball for decades.
It does in the game, it just happened.
Are you sure you didn't have one at-bat, technically, that ended in an out?
I don't know, man. I'm just super pissed. Whatever. It happens. And then the fucking commentators are blaming me. They're like, you gotta do more. You can't go hitless in a game. I'm all like, I got walked 4 straight times. What the hell am I supposed to do?
What an asshole.
By the way, I don't think it's my fault we lost if it was 10-1.
Oh shit, look. It's a glitch. Check it out. We have Jesus on the other team's army. Wow, we're screwed. We are... Okay, there he... Now he's flashing in and out of existence. They have Dr. Manhattan on their side. We're screwed.
Fucking hell, you could have killed me.
But I didn't.
No, sure fucking didn't. Nice shot.
Oh, well, you know, I just kind of saw him out there and...
Holy shit, there you go. Finally.
You got falling lines across the board. That's what I thought. Bishop, go tell rear command that we'll be moving up.
Don't worry. I can handle myself here.
Never get a hit when I'm on base. This guy fucking smashed a 440-foot home run.
Got it.
There you go.
Got it.
Gotta get to rear command.
The one thing that kind of sucks about getting pizza is that you can't really get a lot of sides because pizza doesn't really have sides. That's why I like going to Arby's a lot. Like, you know, they don't have the best food, but you can get a ton of sides.
That's the exact reason why I recommended that you get the dinner box, because...
Yeah. That's at least something.
Yeah. The problem is like, chicken's more expensive, so pizza places have really been upping the cost of their wings.
Mm-hmm.
I love pizza place wings, but man, you are totally correct. This is just fucking
For those who didn't hear
just
from Moreno,
terrible.
the Allies
I'm not a big fan of wings.
artillery fire ordered to cover retreat to beach,
I love 'em.
shelling the village and outlying
Yeah,
forts.
I just feel like they're hard work to eat because you have to work around the bone and stuff. You have to work around, like, the tendons.
Fucking Brits, shelling their own position to cover a retreat.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's my kind of issue there. But they're not bad or nothing. I just prefer tenders and nuggets because they're easy to eat.
Yeah. I think pretty much everybody, even people who like wings, they prefer the ones that are like the little drumstick instead of the flats. Because holy shit, the two bones, exactly like you're talking about. It's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now where's Whitehall? Whitehall, news from the rear.
Save it, Bishop. Help us here first. Prepare yourselves, men. Enemy sighted.
Never understand why they do that. If I hit into a potential double play situation, if they throw it to second, they never get the double play. I'm too fast. I will always make it to first before that throw comes back. So I don't know why they don't just throw it to first. I mean, I know, you know, obviously get the guy who's out in front. But, they're trying for the double play, and I don't get it. 'Cause they're not going to get it.
Oh shit.
Get out of here.
Full scale retreat. They're going to shell the village and the fort to cover us. We need to get out now.
I sent men up to secure the fort.
A dead man. Who went?
Only those who volunteered, so naturally all of them.
Fucking kids.
But you remember being his age?
Foster. Fuck. I gotta get that kid.
Go. I'll pretend I didn't see you.
This isn't on you.
Of course it is. One more death for me to live with. Go, go, you don't have much time.
Man.
Storming a fort by myself. And I called Foster an idiot.
Boy, what's up?
I'm gonna jack my dick so hard when Spider-Man 4 comes out.
Jesus.
Finally, a normal-looking woman in a Spider-Man movie. It's been 10 years.
A hell of a lot longer than that, Kirsten Dunst.
Emma Stone's attractive.
Oh, I completely forgot about those. My bad. Whoopsie doodle.
We're just looking for escaped
Hold
slaves.
on, hold on. Spider-Man 4?
Yeah.
They're doing a Tobey Maguire again?
I doubt it. They've been talking about it, but I feel like that would get announced to much more fanfare. I'm assuming it's another Tom Holland one, but I don't know.
Well, they can't call it Spider-Man 4.
Yeah,
Unless
they
it
haven't
was-
titled it. They haven't titled it yet. Obviously, they'll give it some title like, Peter masturbates for 2 hours thinking about Black Cat's dumper or something, but
Got 'em.
they haven't titled it yet.
You know what's even? You make an excellent point with what you just said. This is actually going to be the first time in ages, and this is a great sign. Not only that they're listening to what the fans actually want in order to get them to come back because of how much they've been losing money out their ass on the DEI slop that they've been releasing for years now. This is the first time that they're going to have the love interest for a white superhero is also going to be white. There's no more race mixing or anything going on here. Like it's almost at the point where you think that, wow, I guess Peter's just gonna willingly cuck himself, and this is gonna be the movie where he starts training Miles Morales so that Miles can actually bang Black Cat. That's what has to happen apparently, because this is still a Disney movie, right? No, Tom Holland plus a white woman. That is astonishing.
Yeah, I don't know much about Black Cat, but I think that, there's sexual tension there.
There have been many, many Spider-Man stories where he has a romance with Black Cat.
Mm-mm.
But she's never been like seriously the romance unless they do like an alternate universe kind of thing. For this universe, Spider-Man and Black Cat fall in love, blah blah blah. It's supposed to be Gwen Stacy when he's in high school, or starting out as Spider-Man. Then she gets killed, so then he goes back to MJ. That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. See, as someone who didn't really know Spider-Man lore and grew up on the Sam Raimi films, it feels like Gwen Stacy's almost like an extra because she's an extra in those movies. So it feels so weird when you see early Spider-Man stuff where Gwen Stacy was the main draw, the main thing.
Right. And that's the thing, is that Gwen Stacy is a doomed character. She's destined to die as surely as Uncle Ben. It's the progression of the Spider-Man story. So it's very difficult for actresses to want to play the Gwen Stacy character because it's guaranteed that you're gonna die. You're not gonna be here for long. That's why it worked
I'll make it look like I'm capturing
when they had Emma Stone do it for those Amazing Spider-Man
Once
movies,
you get past Allied lines,
because Emma Stone already had a career. So she's all like, okay, so I'll be doing this for a couple of movies, even just 2, so I get that nice payday, but I don't need to worry about it hurting my career at all
Mm-hmm.
because, I'm already established. Otherwise, in that same situation, what the actress would be thinking is, I want to play a character who's going to be in the whole franchise, and we get tons and tons and tons of opportunities for me to do more movies. Just who knows when I'm going to get work again. You
Mm-hmm.
just want to sign yourself up for as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. 1 second, guys. Okay, we are back.
Well, I could think of worse ways to go.
So yeah, we were talking about this a little bit last night, and I didn't really have much to say about it at the time because I was tired. But that's wild that the technology used to make Splinter Cell 2 is so obscure that they literally can't recreate the game.
I'll take you all on!
Isn't that basically what happened to Red Dead Redemption 1? They can't, like, remaster it because of the way it's coded. Oh, okay, he's not here. Oh, Mac Jones played good for the Jaguars.
Christ, bloody flamethrower!
my god. Uh-huh. Well done, Snacks. So anyway, we were talking about this last night. So we talked about this a little bit last night, and I didn't have much to say about it because I was tired. But I find that to be really interesting that the Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow code is so, like, ununderstandable, like, incomprehensible that they can't replicate the game. That's
It's a catastrophe like that because Ubisoft Shanghai made it.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of incompetent Chineses did the coding, and Ubisoft Montreal did the original and Chaos Theory. So that's why they carry over. And everything after that came out on the 360, so there's no issues with the coding there. Those are still backwards compatible. It's just the Pandora Tomorrow that's so fucked up because Ubisoft Shanghai made it. And incompetent Chineses that are no longer working there, they're like, oh my god.
Isn't
But
that
the
what
funny thing
happened
is
with
that
the Red Dead
modders on
1?
the internet fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Modders on the internet fixed it, but yeah, they don't want to do anything about that, I guess.
Isn't that what happened to Red Dead 1? They can't remaster it?
Because they lost the source code or something.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really be a remaster, it would be a brand new game, but it would be very different at the same time because they'd be starting from scratch.
To me, Splinter Cell was always like a Grill Dad game. It's a game for, like, boomers and borderline boomers who read, like, Tom Clancy novels and stuff. So I don't know how well they would do if they remastered them, but I've always had a soft spot for them. Myself. Oh my god. So, they filmed a short video of Kamala Harris going into a gas station and buying Doritos. Because of the email that got sent out the other day. They're trying to make Doritos like a meme or something.
Wow. That is astonishingly pathetic.
You know, I gotta say, never really got the Doritos thing. Don't like them very much. I don't think they're very good.
They're just chips that have seasoning on it instead of like just salt. They're just corn chips that have a lot of seasoning added.
Mm-hmm.
They're gross.
Yeah. I only like Lay's potato chips with, like, sandwiches. I don't like them on their own very much. Tortilla chips are good. Sun chips are pretty good. But I don't get Doritos, and I don't really get Pringles. Pringles don't do much for me. Okay. So now we're playing as Lawrence of Arabia?
An insurgency war was raging years
Or
before
no,
we
I'm
got
fighting
free.
with him, not as him. Okay. I now have 38 accounts on my coal list.
A vast ocean
Nice.
of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil, the lifeblood of our new mechanical century. For more than 400 years, the Ottomans
You know, I gotta say,
controlling
I don't
most
really
of
care
Siberia.
what happens in that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight at all.
But
Mhm.
the Ottomans
But,
do not rule unopposed.
I have my fingers crossed that Mike Tyson rips his head
Small
off
bands of Bedouin
and
rebels
feasts
united to
on his
overthrow the
innards
empire.
on live television.
They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert.
Well,
Fuck
Fighting
that guy,
alongside them
man.
is a
Seriously.
lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia. In the desert,
yeah, I saw Purdy made one really dumb throw that should have been picked off, but the tight end made a great play to prevent it.
Luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo. A small patrol had joined the Ottomans who survived the crash. Together, they guarded the wreckage and waited for reinforcements.
Oh, I don't even have a gun. All I have is a knife.
A lone fighter has just one advantage over a large enemy force. A lone fighter
I feel like I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5 almost.
Though powerful and efficient, firearms would often attract attention. You had to be prepared for the Ottomans to respond in kind. There's a world of difference.
Well, hopefully, David, when that situation happens in a real game, we're able to convert the third and an inch. That was a pretty pathetic attempt to convert third and an inch. Hopefully, we can do better than that in a real game and make it so we don't have to make the decision on fourth down. But yeah, I feel you. That's the kind of forward-thinking stuff that only the great ones can do. Might miss it though.
Come out! It's over.
Oh, dude, you suck.
Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Actually, I was rather depending on it.
Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear.
Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon.
Yeah, I saw that.
Even now,
I saw that, Snacks.
Jesus.
Never let her go off teleprompter, man.
Seriously, like this is a catastrophe. And thankfully, Trump was talking about Shapiro a lot, which brought him back into the discussion.
Yeah.
Because with him back in the discussion, people like, so why isn't he Kamala's VP? And people like, oh yeah, he turned it down because he knows she's gonna fucking lose.
Mm-hmm.
Which puts the impetus on Kamala to have to come up with some kind of explanation other than Shapiro resigning. So it's going to take him a few days to come up with some acceptable fucking explanation for it. And it's like, okay, well, the longer it takes you, the more obvious it is that we already know the truth.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one.
You can never stop the progress of machines. One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend. Of course, obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans have named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert outpost. It seemed lightly defended. It was also well stocked with arms and equipment. The ancient ruins were all that remained of a civilization now lost to time. The Ottoman Empire brought in the modern world with a host of armored vehicles and field guns.
3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our force orders.
How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up.
I can't remember if I sent you this clip or not last night.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Hold on. Wait, before I watch this, is this him dying?
Not in an obvious way. It's him getting pretty messed up. It's him getting hurt.
What a complete fucking moron. Wow. Okay, yeah, he's not dead, but very clearly broke some bones. Wow. So I highly disagree with what this says. Dude attempts to jump over a moving car. That's not what's happening here at all. What this is training for the insurance scam where they jump in front of a moving car and do the driver for the reckless driving.
Mm-hmm.
This is just African slip and fall school. That's what this is. If Jimmy McGill was born in Rwanda, this is what he'd be doing.
He doesn't even come close to getting over it. What made him think that was even possible?
That's why I said what I said, because I'm like, he just shoulder tackled the fucking windshield. There's no way he was trying to jump over it. Like, he just dove into that fucking windshield. I think... What a complete idiot. That's as African as it gets. Oh no. Love to see Locke become the starter.
Well, isn't Drew Lock hurt, Big Country? Or was that a temporary thing?
I'm reading a thing right now. Drew Lock 100% confident he'll return before the Giants open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's hurt, but he should come back soon.
Okay.
But it would actually be hilarious if Locke started for the Giants, because Giants fans are expecting them to be better than they were last season. So, you know, Daniel Jones is obviously a mistake, and he's got to go. So they get rid of him, and then they start playing Locke, and then Locke sucks. And that not only gives vindication to the Seahawks fans who are all like, yeah, and you dumbasses wanted him to start over Geno, you fucking morons. But then you get to doubly laugh, because then the Giant, like, fuck, well, hold on, what is he? Over, under, NFL season, and those odds, let's see here, for the
Giants. For the Giant, it is... Damn, this website is totally fucked up. I can't tell what's the over and what's the under because it uses O for both for some reason.
Well, John Michael Schmidt should be a lot better this year, David.
Those are just websites. Okay, that's why it's confusing. All right. So the belief is that the over/under set is at 6.5. So they're thinking 6 to 7 games. I'm taking the under. Is what I would do.
Remember, their 3 of their wins last year came when Tommy DeVito was their quarterback.
Exactly. So by not playing Tommy Cutlets, they're not going to win any games. They're going to be garbage. And then I start eating garbage. I'm the trash man.
Protocol required the message to be received in triplicate before the train would acknowledge the
What if when Marvel was trying to get Robert Downey Jr. to come back to the MCU, he was like, I'll only come back if you let me have Sydney Sweeney as a sex slave, so they're casting her in a Marvel movie as like a cover for why she's going to be around there so much?
It's hilarious.
Like, that seems believable, right?
Oh! Alright, Trump's winning.
What?
There's a narrative shift right now that they're testing the waters on, which is the idea that there's going to be fraud. There's always fraud, but here's the thing: they're punting the election. They know Trump is going to win the presidency, the White House, but they're going to cheat like fuck down ballot. So the new narrative that they're dropping is they're saying Trump may win the presidency, but he's not a majority candidate. He's not popular enough to win down ballot. That's what they're saying. Is they're like, okay, Kamala's fucking DOA. Like, this is clearly not going anywhere. We can't even cheat this one out. But we could have it, be some kind of ridiculous fucking nonsense where they're like, well, we kept it closed, so that perfectly explains why somehow the Democrats win in Texas that has the state electoral college now somehow. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, on the one hand, that's going to create more problems. But, hey, if they're fucking accepting that Trump's going to win, and they're already trying to spin it, because it was around this time, 4 years ago, where they were saying, don't believe the lies. It'll look like a red wave, but it's a mirage. And then early in the morning, suddenly there will be massive ballot dumps, and then the blue will take the lead. So, beware the false Republican victory.
Right.
So if they're if they're telling us the narrative shift now of where things are going, all right, let's fucking go.
And also, I don't know where they're getting that from, because Donald Trump clearly had coattails in 2016. A lot of Senate and House candidates that would not have won otherwise won because he's on the ballot.
Yes, you and I know that, but that was the whole point of what I said, is that they're just trying to make people believe what they say with the nonsense narrative, so that way when they tweet like fuck down ballot, they'll have an excuse. They'll be like, see, we told you. And it's like, well, that's definitely not going to fly this time. I mean,
We were putting a great deal of trust in Zara's capabilities, but I had complete confidence that she would carry the day.
oh man, since they did the new Grok update, it's actually a great time to write stories, because he stops giving you shit when you ask for something that he's usually not happy to do.
Yeah, I've gotten incredible detail on some of the Grok stories. I've been very impressed lately. You know. He ordered the non-spicy chicken.
No, Oscar, it's pronounced nugget.
That was actually a really impressive save by Shinji.
Yeah, that was hysterical. I'm like, I could actually see that happening in an episode where he tries to save it like that. Oh, that's just too funny.
Oh, shit.
Although you see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Not the message you would have wanted. Elorens was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia dies tonight.
What a fucking idiot.
Oh no! Grok. He took it in a very different direction. And this is really funny.
Just in time. Tilbury was a fool to think we'd ever stay.
Oh man, that's classic.
Canavar won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think.
The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed. I'll deal with
Dude,
this
I'm so excited for tomorrow's Caleb Hammer episode. It's gonna be so fucking weird.
The train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast,
I'm excited.
attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and...
Yeah, Giannis's account got hacked.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
It's very funny.
Man makes plans and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would
Try to get Grok to do the actual story that I was trying to get him to do. And if he does, then I'll share it with you, the hilarious different direction it went in.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I didn't see you there. Oh, it's a guy with a fucking Gatling gun. Yeah, Zach Frazier. Zach Frazier's interesting, admittedly. Not a terrible replacement at all. Could do far worse.
Man makes plans and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
That's not good. Okay, someone hurry up and kill me. Thank you.
man makes plans and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
If I ever get him to actually do this properly, then you'll understand the context more. But Grok just came out with this fucking hysterical edit from my prompt. He says, for the sake of this script, the group is not racially specified. What? Oh, man, that's good. Oof.
Buralarda bir yerde. Galiba şurada. Gördüm herifi. Göz açtırmayın onu. Doğrultular geliyor. Etrafınıza bakın. Burada siper alacağım. Bak seni ne kadar çok ararsam o kadar çok asabım bozuluyor. Çık dışarı. Çıksana lan domuz.
I want. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, dude. Pop your fucking head up. Pop your fucking head up. I want to...
Once Zara secured the town, the trap could be set for the arriving train.
Oh shit. Hmm. Mm-mm. Smell my ass. Yo, I get chopped down like a piece of dead wood. I don't know if Pittsburgh will be the worst, but they might be the most unwatchable and hopeless.
The most unwatchable and hopeless is obviously going to be the Dolphins with the boom belt.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! God damn it. Oh. Okay. I am back. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I don't think the Colts are going to be that bad at quarterback. I'm not a big Richardson guy, but he should be at least workable. Okay, so is this the one that turned out the way you wanted it to go, or is this the one that it completely misinterpreted?
I did my best to edit it just the smallest amount to make it actually work.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that didn't go the way that I wanted it to would replace the funny word with I don't want to look like a crispy critter, and then the a fucking a group of critter preservationists or some shit. They come up, they're like, "Hey, what do you have against critters?"
Well,
and then Masato runs up with a fucking water gun and squirts them to get them to run away, and I'm all like, "Why?" It's no. The original prompt was that she takes out a gun and shoots them dead. Which I think would just be hilarious if Masato just like drops everybody there, and then everyone at the beach just no-sells it. They're just like, oh yeah, this is normal. It's another day in the life.
And you're right, we do need to think bigger, act bigger. Maybe even the Suez Canal. Tell me, what do you know about battleships?
Mr. Beast has hired the same lawyer that defended Harvey Weinstein.
Fuck. That guy has a taste for trying the impossible. What? That's a great point that Razorfist made, and this is another reason why they're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to be able to rig it to the same extent they did before.
Yeah, I think I know what tweet you're talking about.
Yeah, he said many of the offending mail-in ballots from 2020, like the ones credited to dead people, were dated in spring and early summer of that year. Now, for this time, spring and early summer, if they tried doing the same thing, those candidates or those votes would be for the candidate who was Biden.
Right.
So then they'd have to be like, okay, well, all these people decided to mail in their ballot in the last couple of weeks. And it's black.
One day, all this will be over. The war to end all wars will be won by one side or the other. The guns will rust, grass will grow, and there'll be nothing left of any of this. The land will heal itself, as everything does in the end. We'll be long gone by then, but maybe not forgotten. History only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us. Then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did, how we lived, how we fought, and how we died. When this is all over and the war is won, they will remember us. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in the eye. And we will fight.
All right, we beat the game. I think I want to do the one extra mission where you play as the German guy. Because that's supposed to be like a pretty notable part of this game. Oh, that's the one you play in the intro. Okay, we did do that. All right, that was actually a pretty good campaign. I thought that was pretty good. Okay. So, now we are done with Battlefield 1. Now I just need to figure out what I'm doing for the rest of tonight, and I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, so I definitely want to get all I can out of tonight's stream. I might jump over to Airline Tycoon. Because I was starting to get into that and starting to get a feel for it.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay. What would the alternative be? Let me take a look at my Steam list here real quick if I want to play something a little more engaging. What is the original Killing Floor? Is it just like Killing Floor 2 where you have like maps you're trying to survive on, or is there like a campaign? How does it work?
No, you're right. It's just like Killing Floor 2. The gameplay is always the same. There's no real story. Killing Floor 1 just had a less advanced engine than Killing Floor 2 because Killing Floor 2 is a sequel that was made with an upgraded engine. New maps, new weapons, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I'll be back in a little bit with something else.